Welcome, friends. It is I, Lost Scarf, and look at my hair. That's how I feel. I just tousled it right now. This is not my bedhead. I felt like having effed up hair was appropriate. Okay, so this is about the election. Let's talk about that. Okay. Should I be cynical? Should I be pissed? Should I be sad? I was everything last night. If you saw Twitter, I was everything last night. Extremely pissed off. Very, very sad. Very depressed. Very so many emotions. I was stressed out. I was watching the election from 5 p.m. PST. That's when the polls closed on EST, and I was just watching it for hours. Just watching how Florida was going, how Texas was going, how all the states were going. They drew out Florida for so long. I was just watching it and watching it and watching it. I was looking at 5:30, and I was looking at so many things like, okay, all right, this is how it's going. 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 Oh, it's not going well. Oh, it's evened up. And at about an hour or so in, like when only the polls had closed for the East Coast, and they were starting to tally up the second grouping because we have 4 hours here. It dawned on me that it's getting way too close to the point that even if Hillary wins, we're effed as a country because we're so divided. We were so very divided on this vote that this is not a good thing. This is not a good thing whatsoever. Oh crap, we're in trouble. It doesn't matter if Trump wins, it doesn't matter if Hillary wins, we're divided. That's extremely bad. But as it went on, as it kept going, it was like, well, even if Hillary wins, at least we'll have that, because right now the House and Senate are probably going to be Republican, and then a judicial is going to be up in the air. So at least we're going to have still a separation of the two parties going on here, and that's fine. But when it became evident that Trump was going to win, that's when the depression hit, because what happens here is Trump has executive branch. Senate and House are the legislative branch, and that is Republican as well. And then because there is a seat open in judicial, and you need the president and the Senate to make that happen, there's going to be a Republican majority in judicial system, which is very frustrating because judicial should not be party lines, but it is. And because of that, the Republican Party is going to have control of all three branches. And that is extremely depressing. That is extremely depressing because we're talking about laws that are going to be passed that is going to just go very badly for just the all the letters community. That's not going to go very well. The wage gap between women and men, that's going to continue. We're talking about poverty is going to continue. There's going to be a lot of stuff that, if you're for Republican stuff, is going to happen. We're going to have the change Obama promised 8 years ago, but it's going to be all Republican reform. It's going to be everything they want is going to happen because they control all three branches. There is no checks and balances going to happen for the next 4 years, and that is incredibly depressing. So we're going to see a lot of bad things. You have all these talks, like all these people telling all these stories. There are Muslims that are running right now. They are leaving because they are afraid for their lives, and they are rightfully so. The LGBT, there we go, yeah, community, the other letters, there's a lot of letters in there. They are extremely not happy at all. Minorities are not happy at all. It's not good. It was basically mostly the white vote versus everyone else, because majority men and women of white voted for Trump and everyone else voted for Hillary, or they did a protest vote for Jill Stein and Mr. Aleppo. I don't know his freaking name. Gary Johnson. There we go. So, not good, very bad, very extremely bad. Like, this video's on a rant. This is just telling you what's happening right now. It's very not good. It is extremely not good. No party should have control of all the house, of everything, and yet it has happened. This country was built on compromise. Compromise doesn't exist right now. It didn't exist during Obama's time. He got stonewalled so freaking hard. And this is the scary thing, is the lesson we can learn from this. The lesson that we can tell from this is, no, be that baby, stonewall the other side all year, for years. Make nothing happen and you will be rewarded, because Republicans have been rewarded. They created a system right here for the win, because what happened was people were just so mad about the status quo. They're not happy with what's happening here. Outsider comes in, that is Trump. He's going to be a different thing from all the bullshit that's been happening, despite the fact his party is what's caused the bullshit. And they got the win. This is a man who has done so many horrible things. He has scammed so many people. You can be a con artist and become the president. Anyone remember that old Eddie Murphy movie where it's a con artist? And he's like a senator or something, and you're all cheering for him because it's a black guy, and he's a Democrat and all that stuff, and he's trying to do good while being this con man? We got it for real now, and this ain't going to be a good story. It ain't going to be a happy ending in any way. It's Donald Trump. We all got conned. We got played hard, and that is incredibly depressing. That is very not good. I would have killed myself last night if it was not for my family, like my social structure. If I did not have Jinx, if I did not have a couple other friends, I'd be dead right now. I can tell you that right now. Which is why, when I got through my anger and everything, I came to the realization, shit, I better start talking about suicide prevention. Because I'm okay, but not everyone is. And I am worried about what the numbers are for that, because somebody did do it. Somebody did take themselves out over last night. That is very unfortunate. We are the joke of the world right now. Brexit was horrible, and now we upped him. The world is horrified, and they were joking about us. We have been mourning a goddamn gorilla for months because we're fucking retarded. 11,000 votes were for Harambe. 11,000 people I wish are dead right now because of that. And I mean that with complete truth, which is horrible. No human being should wish death on another human being. I want those 11,000 people dead right now. That is not good, people. That is not good at all. It is unfortunate. It is very much unfortunate. Holy crap. Holy crap, guys. Holy crap. But what's important is this, and that is, I really don't know how things would have happened if Hillary won, because I feel like the world would have, like, the US would have imploded. The Democrat side, there's just all this talk of healing and all this stuff like that, and just trying to bridge the gap. And I feel like maybe this is the best case fucking scenario. I don't know. Because there are a lot of radical groups, even on the left as well, but I feel like the right is more terrifying because of the white supremacy and just so many gun nut groups and everything. It is so fucking weird how we have all these shootings and we still don't have that much gun control. How crazy people who should not be allowed to have guns have guns. It's really weird. I don't get it. We have a problem. Florida had one of the worst shootings ever in history towards minorities and the LGBT community, and they voted for Trump, who is very much against those things. The pundits this morning are saying, no, the wall was metaphorical. It wasn't a real thing. And Obama being the founder of ISIS was metaphorical. All these things are metaphorical. He didn't mean any of these things. So they're already backtracking on the promises, which is scary because of the people supporting him. That worries me because Trump galvanized so many radical groups, which really worries the shit out of me right now. That is what I'm worried about. And I don't know. I'm over here in California. California is deep blue, very blue. Probably not going to be too affected by other things going on because California with the rural and the urban, like I feel like we have a pretty good relationship. If shit goes down between rural and urban, I feel like California can still handle it. But other parts of the country, I'm not so sure about, which does worry me. But I don't know, because I'm in California. But I frankly don't want to be an American right now. I really don't. I'm frustrated the fact that we let this happen. Like, I'm not happy about it. I really wish we had a better party system going on here. Jinx tells me at least you don't have Harper. You didn't have Harper. We had Harper for 10 years. You only have Trump for 4 to 8 years. And Steve Bloom was like, yeah, literally hindsight's going to be 2020. Because that's the next presidential election. It's like, holy crap, yeah. Here's the last thing to say about all this. The realization. It's a wake-up call. This whole thing's a wake-up call. And it was anyway. Before Trump got it in, it was a wake-up call that there's a problem because it was rural versus urban. It was, you wonder why are all these poor white people who Trump doesn't give a shit about voting for him. And that is because they don't feel like anyone's on their side. They feel like this guy's an outsider, he'll shake things up. Maybe he'll do something for them. They don't feel Hillary's going to do anything for them. There's a lot to understand here without just saying everyone's for misogyny, everyone's for bigotry and this and that. There are plenty of people for that, but there's also people who voted for him because they felt like he was the only choice. I voted for Hillary because she was the only choice. Because no to all the things that Trump was doing. For Hillary, it would be status quo again. We'd have to deal with what we did the last 4 to 8 years, but at least it wouldn't be whatever clusterfuck Trump was going to bring in. Very worried about foreign policy right now, because that is all about Trump right there. And that is scary, because the world, everyone's butt's puckering. That's definitely what's happening here, and that worries the crap out of me. I don't know. I don't know. We are the joke. We are going to be the joke for the next 4 years, 8 years. We have no clout. The stock market going to fuck down. Holy shit. All the markets are going to fuck down because they're linked to the American dollar. So many people are linked to America. It is freaking scary, and we are in trouble here. On the lighter note, there is none. But anyway, what does this mean for Scarf? Because we all know, what does it mean for me? What does it mean for me? What does it mean for me and other people in this area of things? There are entertainers who are like, if you voted for Trump, just unfollow me right the fuck now. And here's my thing. If you're gloating about the win, fuck you right now. That's how I feel. If you're my viewer, not happy with you, I really am not happy with Trump supporters. If you're my viewer, I'm not going to tell you to leave, but don't fucking gloat about it, because I wasn't going to gloat about it if Hillary won. I was not going to. I wasn't even going to do anything if Hillary won. That's how I feel. I wasn't going to do anything about it. Like, we were going to leave in the past. This is going to be the only thing about this election is this video, and we are moving on. If Hillary won, there wouldn't have been a video at all. None. I probably would have mentioned it for like a minute in vlog, and that's it, but no specific video for it. This needs a video because I just want to just bring up points that maybe you're not thinking about. Like the 3 branches, all 3 are in Republican control, which is scary. How minorities are in a scary state. How people, this is not very good. We proved what the most important thing about all this is that we showed that we are still extremely racist. We are still very misogynist. We are still all these things we think we are not because we voted a black president. We are all these things still. We are still fucked up. That is what this election showed. That is what it showed. And we need to get our act together. We need to be better than this. That is really what it is. And I don't know how much of this actually means anything because I'm not a white guy saying this. I'm half Filipino, half Mexican. I'm a goddamn minority. So what does it matter? I'm already okay with the racists. I don't have racist thoughts towards a goddamn Muslim. I don't have a racist thought towards an Indian, black people, the other Indians. I don't have any of these things where I don't see a black guy and walk across the street because I'm worried about him. I'm like, I either do this or I do this, whichever one I want to do, because I'm both Asian and Mexican. I can do because I'm Mexican, or I can do this because I'm Asian. Like, either one works out with a black guy or a Muslim guy. Well, I don't see too many of them. Or an Indian guy, or whatever, other Asians, or white people. I don't have problems with people because I'm a minority. I don't see the same things. And so I don't know. Do I make a difference? I don't fucking know right now. And the answer is, I do make a difference, but not on the grand scale. I probably never will, even though I get 1 million subs, 10 million subs. The world is huge. Even if I only get the 10,000 subs I have right now. That's it. I still have influence, but not a huge influence. So I'm wrong to say nothing. Because the influence I can be is this. And this is the way I want to end this, and I want a little bit long to get there. The wake-up call is, I always want to be a better entertainer, but now more than ever, I need to be a better entertainer. I need to be a better person. I need to lead by better example. I need to just be funnier. Because we're going to need a lot more funny in the next 4 years. A lot more. Starting today, the last couple months, we've needed better just more funny. That's what we need. Not distraction, just funny. Distractions are good here and there. I'm not saying just put your head in the goddamn sand. I'm saying we all need relief. And comedy has always been the thing for relief. And that means I want to be the greatest goddamn entertainer more than ever now. I want to be the best person more than ever now. I'm going to lead by a better example. I want to be just funnier, give people better laughs. I want all those things. And I will put in all the goddamn work it takes to get there. That is what I want to end the note on this thing is. I'm going to give you the fucking best I can. As I've always wanted to. And I've always tried to. But more than ever. You got to use whatever energy you got to motivate you to whatever you want. And the despair, the unhappiness, the sadness, you can feel bad today. But you can't feel bad forever. You got to do something with it. And I'm going to use it to just try to be the best I can. Be the best entertainer I can be. That is what I want to do with it. And that's what I'm going to do with it. That is the goal. That is the plan. And the hope is a lot of people are feeling that way as well. And there are people who are saying that already. So, my outlook is going to be rough as fuck. Rough as fuck. That's how I feel about it. Am I right or wrong? Maybe we'll have a goddamn utopia under Trump. The greatest 4-8 years man has ever known. Or he gets assassinated tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to say I don't care, because obviously I care. You voted for whoever you voted for. Look, at the end of the day, I accept you. I accept you for whatever, whoever, however you are. I've always been that way, though I was really mad at Trump supporters for a long bit. At the end of the day, even if you voted for Trump, they're my brothers and sisters, friends, whatever the hell you are to me, you are still something. Dad and sister voted for Trump, for God's sakes. I have to accept that. I'm very unhappy with it. With them, I have no choice. With you guys, I have a choice. And my choice is just vilifying is not going to do anything. It's not. We're all in this together. I'd love to just move to Canada, though. Just run. It might actually be the smarter, safer thing to do, but I'm here. I got no choice on that. Obamacare is going to disappear, and I am fucked medically. I cannot wait for that. I can't wait to stress out about bankrupting my family if I get hurt. Yeah. Not good. Not good. Not good. But there you go. That is the video. I went longer than I wanted to, so fuck. Can't do anything, right? Can't do anything. Can't do anything. Okay, so enough messing around. So, don't give up. It's only 4 years, maybe 8 years, maybe 2 years if we can take the Senate and the Republican House. I'm a moderate. I'm not even a Democrat. I'm a moderate. Like, I sign up as no party because I will vote on the issues. I didn't vote Democratic thoughts on this or that. I voted on the issues that I agree with this, I don't disagree with it, all these things. Because you're not just voting for president, you're voting for Senate, you're voting for House, you're voting for goddamn just city council in your city, you're voting for propositions, you're voting for all these things. I voted no on 60, if you know what that is. I voted no on 61. Look up Prop 60. Just look up Prop 60. I voted no on that one. That's it. That's it, everybody. That's it. That's it. More Xenoverse coming up. Different videos coming. Hitman eventually. Just things coming up. You know, and I'm going to try to be as entertaining as ever. I mean, just be even more entertaining with all the things we do. Trying to figure out just how I can be funnier with what I'm doing, and I really want to figure it out even more so now. But that's the video. Thanks for coming by and watching the video. But if you did vote for Rambe, fuck you right now.